Hey everyone, ArdrethShadow here, and welcome back to Crush Crush. So previously, it was just kind of a... Well, I was just kind of going over some of the stuff with Ayeka here, since she was kind of a major update that happened recently. One thing that I did not show off, though, was with the pinups here. If I can... Yeah, so this has been changed, and if I can find the other one... Yes, this has also been changed here, so... Alright. And, well, the time is now here for the second Frosty event, so I'm just going to go ahead and jump right into that. And if it's anything like the rerun of the... what was it? The spooky event, then yeah, it's probably just going to be another case of where most of this is the same. The only exception would be, now we're going to be going for Grace. Let's see, you find a beautiful woman there, snow shovel in hand, and that would be Rosa.
Hello, my friend.
Who is this beautiful stranger emerging from this storm in front of me? Yep, and I'm pretty sure I did reference the song back then, too.
I looked into your eyes, and my world came tumbling down. You're the devil in disguise, that's why I'm singing this song to you.
Aye!
Aye, but I cannot stop to talk. It's almost time for the town's traditional Frostmas celebration to start. And we are becoming snowed in.
No.
No! Alright, so not Pimmon is just gonna tell us how... Yeah, welcome to the Frostmas event. Wow, she's quiet. And, well, yeah, so essentially... We're going to be starting at 0, we gotta level up stuff, Snowball's going to be the currency here, so yeah, just make sure you keep that in mind. Spend the snowballs when you can, because that doesn't come back with you, but any diamonds you buy and the rewards will. So, yeah, just... And then you can claim your rewards at the Goals tab. And blah blah blah, well... I mean, I can summarize this as best as I can if this is the first time you've ever gone through this. And yes, buy not Pimmon. Alright, so we're just gonna go ahead and start here with the Zamfoni driver, which... Oh my... That was the bane of my existence back then! Well, I don't know if I can go through this knowing that now. Okay, so we have that... Then we have... let's see here. So if I'm gonna go through my whole thing of how 96 was pretty much the magic number here. By that...
Oh, wow! Thank you so much for buying those! You're incredible!
Okay, so there we have that. And to make this an even, well, sort of even 90, 36. And, oh wow, thank you so much for buying those! You're incredible! That way you can have both of us doing the line. And you sure as hell bet I am going to gild that. And gild that. Alright. So then, let's see, there are many things left to do, and yet you tempt me to become distracted. If you want to be helpful, there is another shovel over there.
Aye!
I can't become distracted. I won't become distracted. Are you even listening to me? Aren't you afraid to tempt fate and bring calamity to Frostmas? Well, you see, I too like to live dangerously.
I've
already fallen so far behind. That's not the only thing you've fallen for, is it? I do not know if I share your optimism. I need time to think.
Aye.
Okay, oh, nope. Okay, I'll take that. Then I'll just do that. And then, let me see, Suave, so... Oh, but we don't have Peanut yet. Okay. Yeah, this is how the Zamfoni driver got so far behind that one time. Well, that time last year. And technically when it was rerun. Okay, but let's see here. Candy cane, cookie. Let's see. Aye! My mind wanders and I think of you. Now is not the time. Now is not the place. Curse the romance of Frostmas in my very long to-do list. Okay, that's done. You know, so I think I'm just gonna breeze through the girls we've already seen in the previous Frostmas, and then, yeah, I'm so sorry.
No.
Giving me things to hold while I shovel will make it harder. Did my grouch of a sister Lola send you? Nope. I'm still waiting to see if she becomes a thing. I don't know if she would, though. I must warn you, that last time that someone arrived under mysterious circumstances to help us, they were in a suspicious and tragic Zamfoni accident. Well, I can tell you right now, me and the Zamfoni are not getting along very well.
No.
No! Bad luck follows me at every turn. Even as beautiful as you are, my heart will not be tempted away from focusing on the festivities. Okay, adventurous. Okay, I'm just gonna have to turn that off then. So we can go snowboarding. This almost looks like snow, but it is, but it also kind of looks like the surfing, but, well. Okay, work at sleigh driver. Where's sleigh driver? There's sleigh driver. I need the generous, but I don't have that. Okay, here's Peanut. Why must there be such alluring, foolish lovers in the world? Why must they tug at my heart so? I have no idea. Let's see here. We head inside, such a gingerbread house. There, a cute girl leans over. Entire east wing of the gingerbread house mansion collapses, or gingerbread mansion.
Oh, heck.
Oh no, not again. You feel terrible for the girl, and you decide then and there, you must marry her. Okay, no. You simply must help her reconstruct her Frostmas masterpiece.
Oh, come on.
How strange. I can't believe the icing gave out again. Those walls really went down like dominoes, huh? So it would seem. Rats, there's too much icing. That means it won't dry. The gingerbread will absorb the excess moisture and start to sag. I might have to scrap this whole section.
Maybe?
I don't know. Do you see that garage can? Garage can, yes. You have to excuse me, I kind of had a long day at work today, and I kind of just woke up. And I realized, oh yeah, I need to record this before any time goes by. Do you see that garbage can over there? For Garbage Day! Yeah, that one. Well, it's filled with the ghosts of my gingerbread past, and maybe a little bit of my hope for the future. Oh, don't say that. Okay, let me just get her this.
Wow.
Oops, well. Wait, what am I thinking? I didn't even do my quote-unquote, my hack right. No. Okay, well. Okay! Well. I can still do this. Let me just see here. Yeah, it's just gonna take a little bit longer then.
Aye!
This is so lovely. That you would give it to me now instead of waiting for the festivities. Do you have something planned? Kind of, if you can call it that. Oh wait, no.
Oh my goodness.
We're used to dramatic and unfortunate events in this town. Would it be a series of unfortunate events? No. This storm really set us back, but you are like the Frostmas miracle we have been asking for.
My heart.
Hello. Truthfully, this is all making my head spin. My heart feels like it is going to burst from my chest. We can't have that happening now, exactly, can we?
Hello, my friend.
Hello. You say I'm just a friend, though. I am glad to see some strange and ironic tragedy has not befallen you today. Alright. Yeah, I guess I was going off my logic of trying to guild stuff, but then, I just realized, like, shit, I shouldn't have done that. Okay. So, I'm not going to do it again. So, we're gonna have generosity, as tempting as it is. Okay, you want 8 blankets? Well, you're gonna get 10, and you're gonna like it.
Aye!
And yes, I do have something planned. Okay, now we just have to wait for this to be.
Oh, come on.
Alright, you want the 24 candy canes. Well, since I already gave you...
Wow.
Oh! This is great! I don't know where you got the idea for this, but this is going to look great in the ginger yard. Yep. I mean, you could use it for decorations. I mean, we have real-life decorations of candy canes that you put out in your yard, right?
Oh, God.
This is pretty bad. Somehow there's an icing leak in the ginger kitchen. The east ginger wing is in shambles, and the ginger hall is sideways. And prom is tomorrow.
What?
Have I been off more than I can chew? Yes. Am I going to disappoint everyone if I can't get this done? Also, yes.
Oh, hey.
Oh, hey. I didn't even notice that this load-bearing piece right here wasn't secured with anything. Great catch. That would have caused some real problems. Alright.
Gosh.
Pin different? I don't remember this. Well, Pin different is a great resource for Pinterest. Okay, it's a knockoff of Pinterest. Pin different is a great resource for decoration ideas. I brought chocolate rocks, sugar glass, white candy sticks, green apple edible grass, pretzels, checkered cereal, and all the food coloring. Okay, let me just give her the 12 blankets. Or as close to 12 as I guess I'm gonna get.
Wow. Gosh.
Son of a... And unfortunately, not much I can do there, is there? But, yeah, I don't remember that. Either nothing is going on and I'm underwhelmed, or Frostmas is nearly upon us and I'm completely overwhelmed. Why can't I ever be the right amount of whelmed? Well, trust me, it doesn't get any easier. Not just with Frostmas, but just in general. But even if we are terribly mangled in some kind of crazy accident, there's never going to be any sad faces on Frostmas. I assure you that. Alright, let me just give her 5.
Well.
Just to kind of split the difference in case. I was really hoping to get to the decorating stage today, but it's just not going to happen. Give me your honest opinion. Do you think we can get it done before Frostmas? Yes, and I'm not saying that because we've done this before.
Wow.
You have enough optimism for the both of us, which is great because I'm struggling to have any. I wonder what's for dinner. Okay. I'm super tired today. What a coincidence, me too. I was up all night drawing new floor plans for the gingerbread house. Looking at it now, it kind of looks like I just scribbled something in a hurry. Which isn't the case. Okay, work at Frostmas Filmmaker. Okay. Now let me do my brilliant plan here. To make sure we get this going. Okay, well, unfortunately, I'm gonna have to wait until I can guild some stuff again. Or, oh wait, well, what was it that I needed? Generosity. Creativity. Okay, creativity, that way we can get Fumi unlocked. But let me see, the next goal should be work at Sleigh Driver. Where's Sleigh Driver again? Okay, well. Well, that's going by pretty fast there. Okay. Got that now. Okay. Double confidence. So there we go. I can just go ahead and grab that now. Put that now. Put that now. Grab those, which will be a lot of help. So will this. And, okay, let me actually... Okay, since we have the 10... Or, no, wait, it's a speed boost. I don't have to worry about that. It's the time skip that I have to worry about. And let me see... Meals DX wedding dress. Okay, so... If you missed out on some of the DX wedding dresses before, it seems like that's what you're getting here. Let me see, because it was kind of the same thing with the other ones too, but I'm here like... Let's see, no, not that one. Elle's DX wedding dress. Fumi's DX wedding dress. Okay, well, I have all that stuff already, so... Oh well. Let me put that there. Just in case. Now where's... Okay, Frostmas. And then, of course, yeah... And action! Brilliant! Why didn't I think of that? You'd reject your own nose because it's the symbol of commercialism! And yes, I did that last year, I know. Okay, let me see. We have Fumi and Renee unlocked. Okay, we need to have Suave and then... Okay, looks like for Grace we need 48 balance. Well, I don't think... Yeah, I don't even have that unlocked yet, so... I guess I won't worry about it too much. But let me see here. No, I think I'll just hang on to the snowballs for now. Okay, you're taking a break, drinking cocoa.
Oh my goodness!
The gifts! They were supposed to be wrapped by now. Will you check for me? I can't bear to look. Cocoa finished, you head for the den, and then we meet Fumi.
Hey there.
Hey there. I presume Rosa sent you to confirm whether I have completed my assignment within the allotted time frame.
Do not ask questions.
Okay, I won't. The answer is no, not even close. Now I cannot allow you to leave this room until I am confident you will not inform anyone of my ongoing failure. Sit down! Oh boy, I'm not going anywhere.
Ah, yes.
I am experiencing significant vexation. I thought I should tell you since you seem incapable of interpreting non-verbal cues. Alright, we have patience. Oh my... Jeez, what did I say we needed? Okay, none of those, but... Okay, I'm just gonna take away that. Put that. Let's see, that gives us small Santa. Okay, you want 7 earmuffs and 12 hot cocoa. I can oblige by that.
I appreciate your contribution.
Yeah, see, it's not as much torture now that I've done my sort of quote-unquote hack. Which, by the way, if I go with this strategy, it seems that ideally I would be done in about a day or so, or 2 days, based on my previous experience. However, on Reddit, I saw someone say that they spent about 135... Well... Actually, wait a minute. They said that they spent 135 diamonds. Which, I don't know if that directly translates to 135 snowballs, but, well... no. Okay, yeah, so we have all this, and then, well, it's a good thing we're having a sale right now. I probably might even buy some just to try to replenish the ones that I just used. But... So if you use 135 of them... Because I only used about 86, so I guess that's almost double of what I used, and, well, like I said, they finished it in a day. So I guess that is some... Well, obviously, yes, if you are able to spare the diamonds, and you can buy as many of the snowballs as you can, then, yeah, a good strategy, if you just want to get it done within a day, is you're gonna have to fork over 135 of them. If you do what I'm doing and you only buy, like, the 86, it'll take roughly, like, 2 days, maybe. Okay, you want the 7 earmuffs. And one thing I don't like is these off numbers. But hey, well, at least since it's going by faster... Okay, well, yeah, I have to do that anyway. Okay, well. According to my calculations, the 12 paper designs, 4 ribbon colors, 7 bow types, and 13 tag shapes equal to 4,368 possible gift wrapping combinations.
Do you object?
Well, I can't really object to anything now, can I? I require your assistance. How is one supposed to choose between that many visual stimuli options for unique yet cohesive designs?
For science.
For science! In my timeline, Frostmas has become irreversibly commercialized. That's what I'm telling you. Commercialism! I traveled here to recover the meaning of Frostmas. My primary objective was intercepted by Rosa's assignment. Okay. 12 snow bunnies. Okay. No, not 25.
I appreciate your contribution.
I will break this object down into base components and will use it as embellishments for my gift wrapping assignment. I appreciate your contribution. Alright. Oh, no, not that.
Fascinating.
I notice you have maintained a degree of civility despite my hostile tone. Am I to interpret this is not from a lack of fortitude, but is intentional? Yes. It's the spirit of Frostmas.
Inspiring.
Your attempts to assist me appear to be rather significant. A rather significant effort on your part. I appreciate it.
Please.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure my Fumi voice is never really that consistent. But as long as at least you're kind of matching the tone and the cadence, at least, I guess it's passable. Work at Igloo Builder. That's gonna be fun. Balance and buff. Okay, we can get balance now. And... let me see here. Discipline. Okay, buff. Oh, great. Okay, let me just take this away. Yeah, because see, look at how far I've already gotten thanks to doing that. Okay, so I'm just gonna have to take away something here. Oh, great. Yeah, this is not helping any. Okay. In that case, I guess I want to... let's just go ahead and skip over to Renee, then. We'll come back to her later. Let's see, you're rocking around the Frostmas tree, have a happy holiday. Mistletoe hung where you can see, and okay, no. It's like, congrats to Brenda Lee for having that song temporarily dethrone Mariah Carey, even if it was for only a few weeks. Letting the Frostmas spirit ring when you hear a voice singing. Oh, right, Renee's the one who goes caroling. Follow the sound, find the lovely young lady pacing up and down the halls. And how lovely she is.
Did you hear me just now? I wasn't singing. I was just, yawning loudly.
Oops.
Oops! Okay. I volunteered to lead the Frostmas carolers, but it was a huge mistake. I'm not cut out for this at all. Oh, what have I gotten myself into? There's no way I'm going to be able to sing in public. I'm barely brave enough to sing in the shower.
Well, even though you have an audience of one in the shower. Oh my god. At least I'd like to think so. I don't know if you have. Anyhow, okay. 1,000 cookies. You're going to be surrounded by a bunch of hot men. Gingerbread men, to be exact. What you talking about, Renee? Cristobal don't lie, sugar.
This is fine.
Yes, this is fine. That meme is pretty much the... That meme is the epitome of what's going on here for most everybody.
What if I can't hit the high notes? What if I pronounce something wrong, or choke on my own spit?
Well, let me tell you, I pronounce things wrong a lot. My tongue stops working in probably some of the worst times, and let me tell you.
Oh boy. Okay, I need to breathe. Oh my gosh, what if I forget how to breathe?
Then I need you to empty your mind. Empty your mind of everything that isn't related to fine dining and breathing. Okay, no. Fine dining won't help us here. Unless you were trying to plan the dinner. And I don't even know if that's a thing here.
You have a nice voice.
Do I? I question that sometimes.
Maybe you could lead the Frostmas carolers. No, I told Rosa I could handle it. I feel terrible if I backed out now.
Let's see. Awkward helper elf. Oh boy, okay, let's just claim that. Claim that. Rosa lover. Okay, that's gonna be fun. I just know it. But, okay, we alre't have more of those, so that shouldn't be as difficult. Let me just guild these. And as for the Mall Santa... Yeah, and... Oh, great, I have another one to worry about now. Oh, but then, well... Orderly, I still have to... Okay, well, at least Igloo Builder won't be so bad. I at least need to have it for, like, one cycle. Okay. Ho ho ho! Ho 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 ho! Alright, so we got that going for you, and... Yeah, that's gonna take a while, probably. It's unfortunate that this doesn't... Well, it doesn't speed things up, but I mean, it does help with the money. That way it's like, okay, you're kind of making up the difference somewhere. Okay, you want Suave. Where's Suave? Okay. Well, let me just go ahead and put this on now. That way we can at least try to... Oh, okay, that didn't take as long as I thought. You want 800 hot cocos. Well, you're gonna get 1,000 and you're going to like it.
I am not ashamed.
Don't be ashamed, girl. You're beautiful.
Well, I may not be a singer or a performer or a person who's charismatic in any way, shape, or form, but I'm proud of what I am.
That's right, girlfriend. Testify.
Pretty cool, huh?
I am someone who gives handmade Frostmas gifts.
What?
What do I know about musical numbers? I'm a librarian, not a singer. Do, re, mi, who? Is that a call number?
I don't know for who. Let's see here. Snowman stunt double for Frostmas filmmaker. Okay, I turned that off. Let me see. Okay, 43 suave. Balance. Okay. I cannot turn off balance whatever I do, but that's the one I need. Yeah, 48 balance, so then. I hate this. Really hate this. So let's get that going. I think... yeah, there's only 2 more left. As long as I take that into account, I think it's okay if I start gilding some of the hobbies that way. Like I said, I make up the difference somewhere. Okay, Juliet. I'm gonna hop over to Juliet then. You walk in on Rosa arguing with a lovely pink-haired maiden who's too rich for you.
Please.
Please, Juliet. The people will be broken-hearted if their beloved Frostmas traditions are ruined because of this blizzard. The town simply must be decorated.
Absurd.
And the storm took all my decorations away. What would you have me do? The beauty of this season and magic it gives us is not dependent on such expensive things. There must be someone such as yourself.
Ugh.
Very well. I suppose I'll try to figure something out. But it would go a lot faster if I had someone to assist me.
Your time has come. And his name is John Cena! Okay, no. You must help this girl with the Frostmas decorations. Okay.
Were you saying something? It's hard to understand you with your resistance to proper enunciation.
Okay, well, let's see. What's this one? Okay. Culinary is the last one. Meditation, peacefulness. Dang it, though. I'm just here like... okay, we have Grace unlocked, so... okay, I'll take this. Ironically, just before it hits the evil number. Gild that. And we have this going by faster in case we need it, which... let's be real, we probably are going to need it somewhere. Okay, you want 60 earmuffs, so I'll give you 50 to start with.
I must say,
It's adorable that you try to buy me something. Do go on.
Okay, I will go on, in fact. I was gonna make some kind of thing about how Celine Dion has the song My Heart Will Go On, but then... my god, the things I'm reading about what's happening to her condition makes me kinda sad. Okay, stamp sticker. Where is that?
Who are you calling a cootie queen, you envelope licker?
I think I even made that joke back then, too. Fake beard fraudster. I'm a... okay, no. Imagine. I'm a fraudster! Okay, so now I'm just gonna have to leave that going really quick. Rosa Lover. Okay, so I need to see about getting Rosa maxed out here.
Please.
We seem to have gotten the snow under control. It also seems to me that my friends would like you. Since we have determined this, please give me your anapolepsis.
I don't know what that is, so I'm gonna say yes.
no.
Why do you make that face? I want your anapolepsis, your flashback.
Oh, you want my tragic backstory. Why didn't you just say so?
Tell me who you are and where you come from. What did you think it meant?
I don't know. Anapolepsis sounds like... it sounds like some kind of a... well, it doesn't sound like something good. It sounds like something that I should see a doctor about, if I'm being honest.
I would like to invite you to attend the Frostmas celebration with me. As friends. Life is not a TV movie, and this is not a romantic plot device.
Yes, this isn't a Hallmark movie. Because those movies reek of commercialism! Alright, we need to take her on a moonlight stroll, give her 3 hot cocos. I'm going to give her 5 because screw that.
Aye.
Look, it is so nice. Where did you get this? How did you afford it? I demand answers.
I afford it because I'm working like 2 jobs at the same time. Well, that doesn't sound as... Well. My mom worked 2 jobs at the same time when I was 8, so... Well, then again, that wasn't anything to laugh at. Like, that was difficult for her from what I remember. She took on that job just for the holidays, but then, well, like, right after the holidays were over, she did quit that job. And before you ask, it was a job at Walmart, so you can only imagine how much fun that was for her. I don't want to imagine how much fun that was for her. Okay, we're gonna take her on the moonlight stroll here. And, yep, just in time for Christmas. And then we have... Oh, that's right! Santa is actually a lady here, if you look at that really closely. I wonder if we're eventually going to see, like, this version of Santa make it into the game. You know, I mean... I have the feeling it's an inevitability that they will. I mean, like, yeah, unless they run out of ideas for Frostmas girls, I guess, like... I mean, let's be real, a Santa girl would probably be, like, too obvious. That's why we haven't gotten one yet. Oops, I didn't... Oh, well. I can show it off again.
Fine. If you insist, I will tell you why I cannot trust beautiful strangers when Frostmas is so close.
Oh my.
Well, I guess if you're smart, then you'll run away. But you don't seem to be running away, so I guess you'll stay.
I have fallen before to the wiles of charming people using the romance of holidays to become closer to me. Alas, instead it was to fulfill their own selfish desires. Yes, I see you looking. It is okay to window shop. Just do not fog up the glass.
Alright, let me just... Okay, I have 4, so let me just...
Every kiss beneath the moonlight feels like a first kiss.
And every kiss begins with K. Alright, and now we're gonna take her to the beach. Yeah, I don't know. Well, I'm pretty much just getting these screenshots in case I do need to use them for cutaway gags or thumbnails, even though I don't often do that.
Aye.
I am so embarrassed. If I ever see that little crab again, he will be headed straight into my Frostmas Cascada.
Okay, we need to give her 5, well, 4, but I'm gonna give her 5 earmuffs because, yeah.
Good news.
You saved money on your car insurance by switching to Geico? Okay, no. How many commercials have I referenced already?
My marshmallow, good news! A mysterious benefactor has made a sizable donation to the town's Frostmas celebration. For reasons I will not speak of, Frostmas is our town's major industry.
I would hate to imagine it the other 11 months of the year, though.
I
cannot believe how lucky my life has gotten since I met you. I feel like I am going to cry with happiness.
No! Alright, well.
Sorry, sometimes when you are talking to me, I forget to breathe.
Well, you kind of need to do that to stay alive, and... Okay, yeah, see, there's the Zamphony driver coming to rear its ugly head. Again. God, I don't know what I'm gonna do with that. But, yeah, I have to do this, otherwise I can't get Rosa to the lover level, and then I can't get all the rewards, and, yeah, it's a thing where it's like, even if I were to... Well, see, I have level 30 generosity.
I've passed that. But I can't claim that until I get Rosa to the lover level, so yeah, it's like, I can't just skip around. It's not like a bingo board where I can just, you know, skip around and claim whatever I got. Nope. It's a snake that kind of goes from here and all the way there, and I have to follow it all the way through. Which, I kind of understand why they do it that way, and plus, let's be real, it would be too easy if you could just skip around and, you know, pick out whichever ones you want. But, yeah, we can't have that. Okay, thank God that did not take as long as I remembered it would. Okay, you want to go sightseeing, and 4 snow bunnies. Well, you're gonna get 5 because reasons. I hope this is a very thoughtful and lovely gift. I hope that this very lovely and thoughtful gift is just a token of love, and not a secret attempt to conceal some wicked deed you've done. I haven't done any wicked deeds. Unless you count the fact that I'm talking to all these girls on the side as one, which in most cases would be a wicked deed, let's be real, but in the Crush world, it seems like everybody's okay with that. And note that I say the Crush world, not the Hush world. That would be something totally different. Okay, I guess I'm just gonna take ice skating away. And then we're gonna go sightseeing. No, not gift, sightseeing. And there we have that. I know I have been cold like these winter winds. Oh, okay, I'll show off the thing again. But your beauty and kindness have defrosted my heart. I have been thinking, do you want to try us?
I see you.
I see you too.
I do too. I think of you all day, and every night as well.
But I've only been here for like 40 minutes.
I want to be together with you.
Don't ask questions.
Okay, I won't. And there's the Zenfone driver job again. Okay, well, in that case, let's get this stuff out of the way.
I am filled with joy.
I love the way the snow falls, making everything so quiet and bright. You might as well have been the only people in town. How romantic it was.
Okay, take her to the movie theater. And didn't they have like some kind of fancy thing last year? I honestly can't remember, so I took that screenshot for nothing. Well, maybe now well, no, technically the ones for Grace are going to be completely brand new, so.
That movie was so silly and unrealistic. Having to go betray her lover at the altar to star in the Frostmas parade. Ha! Ridiculous. Okay, well. So I'm gonna put this back. Yeah, at least I kind of remember you being the bane of my existence, unless it was the igloo. Wait, no, maybe it was the igloo builder job. Oh my god, well. Maybe I won't unlock this until I get with Grace. Move faster, Pokey! Well, why don't I just go get with Grace now? So, I guess, congratulations, we're gonna see all of the girls in this event in one video. Okay, since this is actually new, you've worked hard to prepare, and now you're ready to settle in by the fire for a cozy Frostmas Eve, until there's a mysterious knock at the door. Is it the Frostmas Carolers? Hello. You answer to find an ethereal young woman with glistening arms made of ice. Alright, yep, those are ice arms. And I'm just kind of here like... She's, for some reason, with the ice and all that, she's giving me like this Violet Evergarden kind of vibe. Except, well, she's not quite as emotionally distant as Violet is through most of the series, so, you know...
Hello.
Hello.
Happy Frostmas! I thought I'd pop by for a little visit on my way to the ballet studio. I brought snacks!
You're enchanted by this beautiful snow goddess. Well, we're already starting off with that. Well, yeah, I'm just very curious to know more about her. Oh, and I did not show off the stats either. Okay, we can do that afterwards. You must know more! You welcome her into the house.
Finally.
Finally?
This Frostmas is the first one in a long time that's had really bad weather. It's a nice reason to stay inside and be comfy with friends, both old and new, right?
I'd say so. And yeah, so here she is in her holiday outfit. Obviously, it's different from her usual one. Okay, stats. Age 21. Birthday is January 2nd. Ballet practice, a positive. Hockey player. Chocolate eclairs. Mistletoe. Ballet dancer. Balance and C.
What is the meaning of this?
No, I wasn't with another woman! I mean, hi.
Oh, what could you possibly want?
You hate me!
Can't you see that I'm far too busy for chatter? My plans have been knocked off course by a severe degree.
Of course!
Just when I thought that things were going well, the storm hit. Now the only decoration left out is a red bauble on a drooping tree. It's pathetic.
Alas.
Okay, what did I get? Finally! So let me at least put that, and okay, that's all of the hobbies taken care of, so now I can focus on whatever jobs I got. Okay, but... well... okay, let me go check back in with Rosa.
Don't ask questions.
Oh, look! There's festive music playing. The light is romantic, and suddenly there's a stage underfoot. What a coincidence! It must be fate. We must not waste this. Dance with me!
Let's just dance and kiss the night away. Okay, I'm sure I referenced that song at some point. Trains, you get 5 because, yes.
My love.
Gah! I feel like I need to grab you and tell you how much I want you. How much I need you. How much I crave you.
God, that caught me off guard even in the vanilla game.
Sorry for the outburst.
When so many wonderful things happen around the holiday season, it is hard to remember this is real life and not just a fantasy.
Mama! Okay, no. We're almost at the end. Okay.
I cannot stop imagining you. Your arm around my waist, our foreheads touching gently. Hearing you tell me this is the best Frostmas you ever had.
Okay, 24 earmuffs. Well, you're probably gonna get 25 because reasons.
Oh.
So sweet of you, my love. I shall treasure this unit.
Treasure this unit! Man, I'm here thinking of Genshin Impact and whatever.
I shall treasure this until I am a cranky old woman. Then I will look upon it from my rocking chair, with the quilt over my legs as I remember this beautiful holiday.
Well, speaking of quilting, we're gonna get you 4 knitted stockings here.
Please.
And that's all she wrote, folks.
I was so jaded, my marshmallow, about beautiful strangers having ulterior motives.
Well, if you listen to the Madonna song, I mean, she says, "You're the devil in disguise, that's why I'm singing this song to you." You know, I'm just here like... if you take some of the song out of context, or, well, even if you try to consider the context, I don't know.
And now I beg of you to have such motives.
Okay, so you want us to reenact that Madonna song now? Okay, no.
My love.
Like, orale, you cochina, you.
My love, I am swept away by a powerful current of your love. together we will be lost to a sea of deep feelings and genuine happiness. This is the only Frostmas present I could ever want.
Mi amor.
My love, I feel as though it has been ages since I saw you. It's been 5 seconds! Come and kiss me immediately.
Well, unfortunately, after this moment, it is going to be ages. Okay, let me see. I want to make sure I have... do I want... God, what do I want? Okay, let me see. Are there any... Rosa Lover, Generosity, that's done. Dog Slider, that's not done. God, I'm here like... Oh, level 50 Patience, do I have that? Okay, level 50 Patience, 55 Confidence. Okay, Buff. Okay, Patience, Confidence, and Buff. So let me see here. Well, I guess I can put that on here. Okay, Patience, Confidence... Where's Patience? I don't see it. Okay. Oh, no, wait, here it is. Patience. Oh, they're together here. Alright, just because... I'll put those back on. There we have that. There we have that. So I can put these back on. Okay, yep, and now we have that mostly taken care of. It was 65, right? So... Okay, work at Dog Slitter. What does Dog Slitter need here? Adventurous. Oh, great. That would have been nice to have. Well, I can still save this. No big deal. It's still good. It's still good. Well, not to mention I'm going to have to remove some of these anyway to even make room for the Dog Slitter job. Okay, let's see. Already saw that, so 600 of these candy canes. What if I just give her 1,000 and call it a day?
Gosh, I'm so awkward.
Well, so am I. So let's be awkward together! Which is in itself an awkward thing to say, because... Really? Yeah, the moment I said it, I'm like, hey, wait a minute, that sounds kind of stupid too.
Well, I'm really enjoying hanging out with you. I was thinking maybe we could do something fun together. You know, after the gingerbread house is fixed. But only if you really want to.
I really want to.
That'd be cray-cray.
You so cray-cray and insane in the membrane.
I mean, I don't usually get out that much, and I can't expect you to make time in your busy Frostmas schedule just for my sake. That'd be cray-cray.
And yeah, See, I wasn't lying when I said that I flub up my words, so there you have it. Live in front of a studio audience.
Hey, hey!
Hey, you.
You're back. I'm happy to see you. I'm happy you're spending time to help me, even if it may not be the most exciting Frostmas job.
Okay, Dog Slitter. Jeez. Okay, I guess I'm just gonna get rid of that, and... Yeah, I wish this sped things up too, but oh well. $1 billion, though, will be very helpful. That effectively doubled my money. Julia Adversary, I'll take that gladly. Renee Crush. Okay, so that's who I need to work on now. Okay, well, I guess with that out of the way, let me just go ahead and get that done. Okay, you're gonna get 25 of these. But yeah, so then I guess I should focus on Renee then for the time being, maybe.
That's amazing.
Take a look. I implemented some of your suggestions and they worked great. Do you have any more pearls of wisdom for me?
Well, call me the Lady of the Lake, because I have a lot of wisdom to divulge onto you.
Wait,
Oh,
Hang on. Let me get something to write with. Gotta write this down. I wasn't expecting you to have so many right off the top of your head.
Fantastic.
Okay, well... I don't think I'll be able to... Let me see, what was it? Renee to the crush? Like, I'm not sure I'd be able to do that right off the bat, though. At least maybe not immediately. Let me see here.
I feel like I'm getting to know you, which is awesome. Admiring you from a distance was nice and all, but imagining talking to you and actually talking to you are totally different experiences.
Yes, they are. You can learn a lot about a person just by talking to them. And in the worst case, if you have this false image built up in your head that's a lot better than what it actually is, well, at least you learn now instead of late when it's too late. And, yeah, just... Do I speak from experience? Kind of, yeah. But let's see here, you want 3 stockings. I'll give you 5 again.
Thanks.
I can't believe how thoughtful this is. You find the best gifts. Would you teach me how you do it?
Well, you don't have what I have.
I'd love to be able to use an ounce of your gift-giving superpowers on my other friends.
Yeah, it would be helpful, wouldn't it? Okay, let me just... Okay, well... Maybe I can just take this away, so I have something here. Okay, we have that.
I love the moon so much. I hope someday we can take a stroll there ourselves. For now, though, I'd happily accept a romantic walk beneath it with my dreaming companion.
Is that me? It's not me, is it? Okay, well, me being stupid aside. Let's see... Okay, that was the last one.
Sorry.
What?
I have a confession.
Part 3 of my confessions? No.
I may have sort of purposely compromised the gingerbread mansion. I don't know how else to strike up a conversation with you. I'm so sorry.
I'm officially ridiculous.
Yes, you are, but that's why I love you for it.
You forgive me? Oh, wow. That's gingerific. Gingertastic? Abso-gingerly wonderful? Oh gosh, just stop.
No, keep going.
Thanks.
Thanks for your help. I really mean it. Without you, this project would have made me cry and pout, I'm telling you.
Yep, she's telling me why. Okay, you wanted to go to the beach 6 times. So there we have that. Still kind of looks like the physics book, but I can't be sure.
Gosh.
Hey, don't give me that look. I can take a book to the beach. Lots of people read at the beach. Well, maybe not the physics and architecture of gingerbread houses, but still.
Okay, so technically it was a physics book. Okay, let's see. 3 drums. Where are the drums? There are the drums. Well, you're gonna get 5, even though it's gonna be a huge chunk of change.
Thanks.
I can't believe how thoughtful this is.
Okay, she already said that. And I'm gonna give you 25 of these for the same reason.
Oh boy.
I really didn't mean to make such a mess. The collapse of the East Ginger Wing set me back way more than I expected. I feel so bad. Then again, it's the reason I've gotten to spend so much time with you, so I don't really feel that bad. So, I was thinking maybe you'd like to walk me home? Maybe carry my gingerbread supplies for me?
That sounds like I'm being a pack mule now!
If that sounds kind of cliche, it's because it is, and I kind of love cliches.
Well, okay, I need to take away something else. What should I take away? Okay, I guess I'll take that away. Sightseeing. And, yeah, that's about the same as I remember it, but to the screenshots it goes in case.
Literally.
Literally. It's literally going into the screenshots.
Listen, If you don't want me staring at you on our dates, mooning and imagining our lives together, maybe you shouldn't be so darned romantic. This is clearly your fault.
Yes, it's my fault and I should feel ashamed of myself. I'm just gonna go into the corner in my cardboard box and cry now. Okay, anyway. You want 3 heat lamps? Also expensive.
Thanks, sweetheart.
I love it. Mwah.
Okay, well. A kiss from her is probably a lot better, but unfortunately you don't get her, you get me. For the voice lines. 80% of the voice lines, anyway. Okay, you want 24 stockings, so I could oblige with that. Well, with 25.
Hey, sweetheart.
Hey, I just wanted to let you know that you're amazing and wonderful and beautiful and gorgeous.
Well, who knows, maybe she does think you're gorgeous.
I just want to let you know you're amazing and wonderful and beautiful and generous and hilarious and talented and you got a hot bod.
Well, second try is not that bad.
Don't mention it. No, really, I can only say something that super mega cringe once per day, and then I have to hide under a rock for a little while.
Gosh.
Yeah, I know that feeling.
Apparently building gingerbread houses is on pretty much every list of romantic things to do with your partner this Frostmas. Looks like if I did one thing right, it was that. Wink.
Okay, let's see. Movie date. Yeah, I could have sworn that it was a little more festive, but maybe I'm remembering wrong. Oh well. I guess I can't expect them to go all out on... Well, as it is, the movie date, there's only so much you can do. Like, you could probably only just... make some kind of spoof of a Hallmark movie or whatever holiday movie. Like, maybe they could have spoofed Home Alone. Or Miracle on 34th Street, something, I don't know, but...
So weird how that movie featured 2 people falling in love as they competed in that gingerbread house building contest. Not that we're competing, not that we're falling in love.
You best start believing in love stories, Miss Valentine. You're in one. Okay, you want 5 mistletoe. Well, finally something that's 5. Or at least a multiple of 5.
So,
yeah, here we are. I've been recording for over an hour now.
I know I spent a lot of time trying to figure out what your type was. You know, for research purposes. Based on personal experience and observation only, I have come to a conclusion. Are you ready?
I'm not ready. I'm not ready yet.
awkward peanut.
The fumbling confused type might not be your only type, or even your primary type, but I like to think you have a special place in your heart for this awkward little nutcracker.
You guessed correctly. You've always had a special place in my heart. And, well, I mean, I kind of find that endearing. Especially just because I'm kind of awkward and fumbling a lot myself, so, you know, I guess, like with like, sort of.
Not this gal.
I think the gingerbread mansion is done and looking fantastic, don't you agree? No thanks to me sabotaging my own work as an excuse to talk to you, of course.
Oh, well, if you wanted an excuse to talk to me, all you had to do was ask. Okay, yeah, the igloo builder. Ugh. Oh, God. Let's see, well... At least let me get this gilded, because... Okay, suave. Oh, great. That means I'm gonna have to... what should I take away? I guess patience. That way, at least we have something going, and... There's the evil number! There it is! Of course it had to show up at least once in this video. Why wouldn't it? Okay, so... No more for Peanut, at least not at this moment.
Please.
I have observed you aiding several other feminine individuals. Please provide me a detailed analysis on how my progress compares.
Well, we've already finished with Rosa and Peanut. We're almost there, but this damn igloo builder job. Yeah, I'm here like... Maybe it was between the Zamfoni driver and the igloo job. And okay, there we go. There's the snow cone vendor job, which I'm sure will definitely come into play much later. Well... Actually, let me see if... Okay, I'm gonna take a shot in the dark here. Let's assume for a moment that the Zamfoni driver is gonna be critical to this. Okay, no, let me actually... I'm gonna do a 4-hour time skip, just in case. Because let's be real, as I've mentioned, like by the end of this, I'm gonna get a bunch of snowballs, and then what am I gonna use them for? So
Not this gal.
there we go. Now we can finish her off here. Okay, so you want 7 of these. Well, you're going to get... Well, how ironic that we're giving her the gingerbread houses anyway.
Do you like what you see?
Yes, I do like what I see very much. I made something special for the gingerbread house. Look, it's a little marshmallow snow person out front. I wanted to say thank you for making this possible. Do you like it? Yes.
I love it.
Well, I love it too.
I'm so happy. You make me so happy.
So happy.
I've never felt like this before with anyone. Every minute I spend with you makes me feel like I can walk on air. I'm so happy that you came into my life.
Yep, see, like, there we have it. I already made up some more of the snowballs. I already made up about 30% of it back.
I just wanted to say, the other day you held my hand and gave it a squeeze, and I haven't stopped thinking about it since. Damn, you're good at this.
Yo, I've been at this for like, I don't know how many years at this point. The Let's Play started in 2018, so it's been almost 5 years, so... I've been at this for 5 years, so I have experience. Even longer if we include when I started the game initially, but never Let's Played it.
Please.
Okay, so we're gonna give her the toy trains. Well,
Please be advised.
This object is in alignment with my own aesthetic preferences. It is almost a shame to use it as embellishments for my gift wrapping assignment.
oh well. Okay, so 15.
I appreciate your contribution.
You remain a constant and reliable source of what I can only surmise is Frostmas meaning. Can I depend on your continued support and companionship?
Yup, I'm here as long as I can.
Excellent.
You possess many desirable attributes in a partner. I look forward to discovering more. I find considerable mirth in your hypothesis that the coordination of visual elements in gift wrapping has little or no correlation with the enjoyment of the item received.
Well. Okay, Guild Eddie 1 job. Okay, we have that taken care of. I wonder, could we... What was it again? Renee Crush. I don't know if I can... Oh, no, not that. Okay, let's just give her the 12 stockings and be on our way. Or 15 in this case.
Please be advised.
Okay. Well, thank you for advising me.
I would not object.
I need to increase overall aesthetic synchronization with you in order to achieve my next significant milestone regarding percentage of gifts wrapped. Do you object?
No.
Excellent.
We now agree no gift will contain cyan and magenta simultaneously. I look forward to decreased rationale or relational tension in our interactions. Statistics imply the use of puns is a merriment enjoyed by all involved parties. This town is winterful.
Okay, let me see. Toy train, drums. Okay, the drums are expensive, so... That's gonna be fun.
Fascinating.
Oh, why did I only do 12? Or, why did I only do 5, I should say?
What a fascinating gesture. You appear to be conducting a Frostmas ritual completely unprovoked. I will spare this object from my assignment.
Okay, well. Okay, I guess the 10. That already put her over the edge there. Now you want 80 toy trains. Well, I'm just gonna give you 100 because, really. What do I take away here? Well, this is almost done. Yeah, I think so far they've never asked for anything like maxing out to 75, so hopefully this will be alright. Okay, take her on the moonlight stroll.
Thank you for your participation.
Our activities were satisfactory.
Okay, now we just finish that off.
Very well.
You are a value contributor to my gift wrapping assignment. We should spend more time interacting on personal matters.
I find it rather fascinating.
Okay.
I would be interested in performing several experiments on your body.
Why? Well, I mean, she said why, but seriously though, why?
Devastating.
There is a primitive charm to this town. I hope it does not get brought out by an ambitious corporate conglomerate seeking to ruin small family businesses.
Because that reeks of commercialism! Okay, let's see. I guess I can take this away as well. That way we have more time blocks for that. And then, yep.
Decisions.
Our outing has left me with more questions than answers. The popularity of such a locale is bemusing. My subjective analysis now concludes snow is superior to sand. Because I don't like sand. It's coarse and rough and irritating, and it gets everywhere. Not like here. Okay, well, let's get this out of the way. 400 toy trains and 12 heat lamps. Yeah, the...
Fascinating.
Okay, spared from her assignment. Wow, though, well... Okay, let me... Okay, I'm gonna try to do the 400 trains evenly, then. Okay, that actually did it. But, yeah, I still have a ways to go. Luckily, with the boost here helping me, it's going by faster than I... Well, a lot faster than I appreciate it.
You are persistent.
Are you attempting to initiate courtship? Is this course of action influenced by my ability to reach items on the top shelf? This trait is popular amongst my cohorts.
Are you ready?
No, I already told you I'm not ready yet. Well, no, I told her I'm not ready yet.
You flatter me. I do not rebuff your advances. Please initiate courtship level Delta.
I must admit,
I am surprised that my lack of typical joviality has not turned you off of your courtship rituals. I commend your willingness to disregard Frostmas elf stereotypes. Okay, we're gonna take her sightseeing. And...
are you ready?
I already told you I'm not ready! See, now I told you I'm not ready.
I have collected significant data on courtship rituals during holiday merriment.
It just looked like you were looking at Quill's cat.
May I return to your domicile to get hands-on with the results?
Hello. Okay, well, let's finish this off. Yeah, like, this doesn't tell me anything. Okay, you want 800 trains. Gosh. Well, you know what? I think in this case I can just skip out and go to 1,000. Round it up.
Enlightening. I felt a surge of heart palpitations at the sight of this object, not unlike the touch of falling snowflakes. I believe I may be ill.
Then you may want to see a doctor about that. Alright, joking aside, let's just go ahead and... where's the... Here it is. Okay, you're gonna get 15 of these and you're gonna like it.
I am overwhelmed with emotion.
Really?
Your presence stimulates me. My heart rate increases, and my pheromone production spikes dramatically. Are you doing that on purpose?
Kind of!
Please be advised.
Okay.
Know that I enjoy the physiological response, yet acknowledge the tactical handicap. I will increase my efforts to compensate.
I find it rather fascinating.
Odd. I was staring at your gluteus maximus with conscious disregard for monitoring your wrapping technique. What a delightful waste of time.
Of course it's 47! Where's the creativity, though? Where is it? Okay, here it is. Well, then I guess I'll turn this off. Well, 47, I'm 3 levels away, so it shouldn't be too difficult. Okay, you want 12 gingerbread houses. I don't know, just the way she's like all, like, okay, whatever. Let's see, so then, God, well, I mean, it's not the end of the world, since, you know, but still. Okay, so, we're gonna go on the movie date now. And, yeah, just, yeah.
Access granted.
Access granted.
I am left with a sense of anticipation for our next interaction. I will see you in my REM sleep alongside the standard sugar plums.
Well, you know that means something if she's gonna be seeing you next to some sugar plums tonight. Okay, well, God, how long is this taking? Okay, we're almost there. Oh, no, not that. In fact, it might actually be done by the time I finish here. The movie date takes some bit of time, but... well... Okay. Okay, sure, prove me wrong. Okay, well, well, technically, you're the one I need to be working on anyway. Okay, I'm just gonna give you 1,000, or not 1,000. Well, yes, 1,000, because, yep, screw that.
Gosh.
Fa la 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 la. Fa la la la. Ugh, I sound awful. I'm not going to be able to do any of these songs justice.
And that's one of the reasons why I don't sing, and yet I do it anyway, so go figure. Because I don't do these songs justice and I ruin them.
Gosh, I'm really touched.
Really? You think my singing sounds nice? That's so sweet. Okay, I'll keep practicing. For you. I arranged my songbooks by color. Take a look. It's my caroling rainbow.
Instead of her reading Rainbow.
If I can't impress them with my voice, maybe I can impress them with my organizational skills.
Okay, let's go back to Fumi.
I would not object.
I am not interested in meeting the requirements for a monogamous pairing. However, if you would like to initiate a more intimate designation, I would not object.
Ah, good.
Good. Well, we're almost done with her.
Very well, we shall succumb to the popular trope of finding companionship during Frostmas, and I will adopt the interpersonal designation of girlfriend.
Ah, yes.
Ah, yes. Oh, no. Okay, train conductor. Where's the train conductor? That's not it. That's not it. Here it is. Okay. So, gosh, what do I do here? Let's see. Well, I mean, considering I'm using my boosts a lot more now. Oh, why don't I just, even though I haven't done these, let's just get them out of the way anyway. Let me see, what else? What else is falling behind here? You're falling behind. So I'm gonna go ahead and just... Or actually, you know what? Let me just do 1 hour. Let's start off a little smaller. What? That didn't do anything! Okay, fine. If 4 hours doesn't do it, then I'm just gonna leave it for the next day, because it's 1 AM now, so I really should just leave it anyway, but I'm still gonna be trying to see how far I can get. So let's see, yes, give me that. Okay, finally. So let me see. The progress that has been accomplished with the addition of your assistance is mathematically improbable. This is a statement of fact and not a rejection of proverbial gift horse, and not a rejection of the proverbial gift horse. Wow, these are still not maxed out yet. Well, I think I can just take 1 away. Yeah, I'm still kind of here like, well, who knows, maybe this will help some of the other jobs, especially if the Igloo Builder and the Zamfoni Driver were the bane of my existence last year. Who knows? At least I would like to hope so. Okay, present. Well, you're gonna get 10 of these, and you're gonna like it.
Fascinating.
Okay, she did like it. My current level of happiness cannot be explained solely by the successful completion of my gift-wrapping assignment. In fact, I suspect these heightened emotions can be attributed to your presence. My presence or my presence? Okay, well.
Thank you.
You're welcome. I apologize. I'm not usually so sappy. Extraneous sentimentality aside, thank you for being such a wonderful Frostmas companion.
I am pleased to see you.
I'm glad to hear that. I find you intellectually stimulating and physically attractive. Forgive my sentimental romanticism. All is forgiven. Well, I don't know. I don't know, would I be able to complete it in a day, especially with all the time skips I've been using? Who knows? Let's see, so then... Okay, so I'm just gonna give you 1,000 trains to make my life easier.
Are you interested?
Yes, I'm very interested. Oh, you mean in this and not in you? Okay, well. My special order of Frostmas treats arrived. Do you want to try them with me? Yes. Yay! We've got sugar cookies, peppermint bark, eggnog truffles, and... a salt lick. That's random. Let's set it aside in case we meet a reindeer.
No!
No! Okay. Thanks for taking my mind off the whole public singing thing. I was driving myself nuts thinking about it. Oh no! Now I'm thinking about it again right now. Okay, let's take her on the moonlight stroll. Take that.
That was so romantic.
And she seriously just looks so beautiful in the moonlight. Like something out of a novel. Although if this were a novel, something terrible would likely happen in the next scene in order to further the plot. Good thing this is real life. You best start believing. Okay, no. I already did that once, I'm not gonna do it again. Let's see, okay, you want the mistletoe, so... 25. Wanna know an embarrassing secret? I used to tell my classmates I was dating someone from a different school.
And then I show them pictures of a snowman I'd built. Eh,
That's a terrible idea.
it is, if I'm being honest.
Can you believe that I actually thought I was fooling anyone? If only I had an old silk hat that could have brought that snowman to life.
Okay, well, for me, because I need to... Well... I'm gonna take another shot in the dark here and hope that I can just get rid of this for the time being.
I'm a pretty simple girl. Not really one for bells and whistles. Unless... Do you think that would help? With the caroling, I mean.
I have no idea. Okay, let's take her to the beach. And she's looking like a total babe on the blanket here, and, like... Seriously, Renee is, like... For all the people who sleep on her and think that she's boring, I mean, seriously, just look at her. She is, like...
Lady, hear me tonight, 'cause my feeling is just so right as we dance by the moonlight. Can't you see? You're my delight.
She is, like, totally babelicious.
I am not ashamed.
Yeah, don't be ashamed. You are totally babelicious.
I know I'm an adult, but I still pretend I'm a mermaid whenever I go swimming. I am not ashamed.
Well, seriously, you look like you could have been a mermaid. You have hair like a mermaid, like, seriously. You know, I'm just here saying. Like, how can you be so adorable and hot at the same time? For real. Okay, let's see, 320, Okay, now we're getting into odd integers of 5, so, like... God.
Right?
Looks like you've really internalized that old saying, 'tis better to give than to receive.
Well, let me tell you, you're asking me to give you a lot. Okay, so I'm just gonna go ahead and just round it up to 400. Because rounding it to 1,000 is gonna be too much. It's gonna be quite the overkill. Or, you know what, I can just do the 25. Why not? Yeah, round it up to 25, make my life a lot easier.
Gosh.
Want to see my Frostmas bucket list? I've already crossed off watch a classic Frostmas movie and send out Frostmas cards, but I still need someone to sit by the fireplace with.
Are you interested?
Yes, I am interested.
Honestly, I'd love for that someone to be you.
And I'd love for that someone to be you.
Am I dreaming too big?
No, you're not. If anything, you should dream bigger. You want the moon? You dream for the moon. You want the moon? Just tell me and I'll throw a lasso at it and bring it on down here for you.
The Frostmas songs on the radio sound so lovely. Oh, I wish I could sing as well as Mary Kariah or that bubbly guy.
Does Buble even have any Christmas songs? I'm sure he does, but... Seriously, is he even relevant anymore? I don't hear him. Well, I guess... For the songs that he puts out, I guess there's not too much of a place in, like, today's best hits. So... Yeah, I'm just here like... Oh, okay. Let me just... what should I do? What should I do? You. I'm gonna take a risk on you. So let's get the 4-hour time skip here. Fumi girlfriend, I'll take that. Grace nuisance, okay. So then, let's see, that gives me 15 time blocks. Which... These are falling behind. Okay, this is definitely falling behind, so... I don't know here, though, so... Okay, well, let's take her sightseeing.
Wow.
That was even more beautiful than the travel brochure described. Okay, and let's go ahead and finish that off. Watching her be so beautiful and adorable. And then 7 earmuffs. Well, you get 10.
Thank you.
You're welcome. This is just like when Beast gave Belle her great big library. Oh, I've never felt so spoiled. Thank you. I never did see that Beauty and the Beast Christmas movie they put out. At least I don't think so. The only thing I know about it is that it exists, and that there was a song about it. There was a song in there about Christmas. And there's this one screenshot that almost everyone memes of Belle and her eyes looking kind of weird, but anyhow, let me see, mistletoe, where is that? Okay, you want 240, I can oblige with maybe 250 of them. And there.
It's my favorite trope.
Okay, there we go. It's time for me to face the music. I promised Rosa I'd spend Frostmas cheer by singing loud for all to hear, and by golly, I'm gonna do it.
Look at us.
Yeah, for all the times that they thought we'd never be. Look at us, baby. Look at us now. Okay, no. You see what I mean, though? About my singing? Even if you've never heard the song before, I'm pretty sure you think that my singing is awful. Thank you for believing in me, and for helping me find my confidence. I'm still a little nervous, though, so maybe you could hold my hand while I sing? I'll hold your hand and I'll never let go until you tell me to. And even then, I probably wouldn't want to let go of your hand anyway, because I'd be scared that if I let go, you'll drift away and I'll never see you again, and anyway. Do you ever feel like Frostmas loses its magic the older you get? Me neither. Well, that only makes one of us if we're being real, but as I've mentioned in the past, I've lost my mother, I've lost my aunt, I've lost my grandfather. My father hates me and doesn't want anything to do with me, so I don't have a lot of family left, so I mean, aside from Joey, you know, my dog, you know. Anyhow, let's see, movie theater. This is gonna take a while.
I don't know.
I don't know either. The book was better. I'm pretty miffed they left out the whole part about the reindeer astronaut. Oh, don't get me wrong. I still had an amazing time with you. I definitely want to do it again. Well, I mean, that's how it typically is. The book is always better, because the book, it's the full story, right? And then the movie, it's like, oh, we have to cut this out because it wouldn't make sense, or it would cost X amount of dollars, and we can't do that in the budget, and it's a lot of legal and formality mumbo-jumbo that goes into it, so of course the book is going to always be better. 120 gingerbread houses. Where is that? There it is. Well, you're gonna get 125. Okay, not 1,000. You're gonna get 125, and you're gonna like it.
Thank you.
You're welcome. Okay, give her the 25. And then we're gonna just drop a present. Or, well, yes, we're gonna drop a whole present on her. Hopefully it doesn't weigh a lot.
Gosh, I'm really touched.
When I think too hard about it, I just can't believe we found each other at Frostmas time. It seems so magical, like something out of a song.
I'm smitten.
Oh, so much. Then again, I've always believed in the magic of Frostmas. You're just the proof of what my heart always knew. I triple dog dare you to kiss me! There. You want me to keep doing it? I'll keep doing it. You don't have to dare me to do anything. I'll keep doing it. Okay, well. It's his sled! Alright, well.
random Family Guy reference and technically random Citizen Kane reference for you all. Let's see. Okay, well, I guess I'm gonna give you 10 of his sled. Oh, well. 96, 69. Okay, well. Oh, well, the moment's ruined.
I adore you.
I am very fond of you. In fact, I cherish you. I adore you. I'm hopelessly devoted to you.
I think it's been over a year since Olivia Newton-John passed away.
I love you.
Okay, I'm so nervous to say it, but I'm going to say it anyway. I love you.
What about you?
I love you too.
I read somewhere that staring into your lover's eyes can make your heartbeat synchronize. Mine goes super fast when I look into yours. What about you?
Oh no.
Alas.
Tell me, what do you feel you, as a measly townsperson, have to offer someone like me? I neither want nor need your help.
Well, we're stuck together and you're gonna get my help anyway. So, too bad. Okay, give her 300.
I must say,
320.
It's adorable that you tried to buy something. Do go on.
Okay, well, I'm definitely gonna go on. Because I'm not done yet! Now I'm done.
bend the knee.
No.
I suppose I could at least offer you a formal introduction. My name is Juliet de Chamandin.
I probably ruined that.
You may bow if you wish.
Absurd.
Why are you hesitating? Why are you looking at me like that? Of all the... Do you know who I am?
No.
Ugh.
Well, I know who you are in the main universe and last year, but let's pretend I don't.
You know the feeling where you can't find garland that matches your wreath? Ugh.
Okay, it's a good thing I did get the hockey player going already. Let's see, 80 drums. Well, so far I've been recording for an hour and a half, and I said that I was gonna stop. Wow. I can't help but wonder, am I actually gonna get to finish it in one recording session?
How quaint.
Oh, oops. Well. Okay, I kind of ruined that because I forgot. Well, you're gonna get 110 of these drums, and you're gonna like it.
Commendable job.
Oh, very well, I'll admit it. There's a certain charm to your decorations, particularly the string of popcorn, and the one with the dried oranges and pine cones.
To be precise.
Still, there's nothing here that can convince me my decorations weren't, strictly speaking, better. But as a backup plan, and after exhausting all of my other options, let's see what you've got.
How cliche.
Can you believe I saw someone in fake plastic ears handing out cookies? How cliche.
Okay, 240 heat lamps.
Okay.
That's gonna be fun. Well, I mean, I can still... Oh, no, not that!
How quaint.
Townspeople find the quaintest items to value. You have my permission to put it over there with my things.
Okay, well... Okay, Furina. Well, pretty much. Yeah, Furina pretty much does act like this in a way.
People take a bow, show me that you love me. I am the queen. Everybody take a bow, 'cause I'm the one and only. I am. People take a bow, show me that you love me. I am the queen. Everybody take a bow, 'cause I'm the one and only.
Alright, and yeah, I guess you're gonna get 250 and you're gonna like it. Oh no, not 300. You're not gonna get 300. She probably would love to have 300 Spartans, let's be real.
Excellent.
I must admit I may have been a bit wrong about you. You've designed and implemented decorations far beyond my expectations based on the meager materials available. Either you are some sort of wizard, or there is a certain engineering ability that comes from living as a townsperson. Don't tell me, it'll ruin the mystery.
Okay, well, I couldn't even if I wanted to, because technically I'm a silent protagonist, even though I'm talking as a commentator over this stuff.
Okay, go.
What?
My stepmother has never allowed me to perform undignified activities such as skating, sledding, or skiing. She's not here now, though, so clear your schedule.
And then she has that devious look on her face when she says that. Okay, so you want to have the moonlight stroll. Okay, well, let's go with the moonlight stroll first.
Just kidding.
Just kidding. About what?
It's for the best that we go out at night. Otherwise, people might gossip about me being seen walking alone with a cute townsperson.
Oh, and then, yeah, I'm pretty sure way back when I did her original episodes, I even busted out the Ariana Grande song. You know, a little is conversation, a little more touch.
So baby, come light me up, and baby, I'll let you on it. A little bit dangerous, but baby, that's how I want it. A little less conversation and a little more touch my body. 'Cause I'm so into you, into you, into you. And everyone watching us, so baby, let's keep it secret. A little bit scandalous, but baby, don't let them see it. A little less conversation and a little more touch my body. 'Cause I'm so into you, into you, into you.
I'm so into you, and yeah. Well, I'll probably have the cutaway gag somewhere in here anyway, so. Right, 240 mistletoe. Let me just see here. Well, you're gonna get 250 again, and you're gonna like it.
Incredible.
It deserves a place on my vast mantelpiece in a glass case, with a little plaque telling everyone what it is and who gifted it to me. It'll be the most wonderful conversation starter.
Assuming it doesn't dry out or whatever. I mean, I've never handled mistletoe. I'm pretty sure there's fake mistletoe out there, so. What about real mistletoe, though? I've never handled that. Okay, I said 250.
Don't ask.
Okay, I won't ask.
Do you mind sticking around a bit longer? Most of my friends get snatched up by cruel dragons or boring royalty to fulfill their quests. Jesse, this is boring! I hate this royalty thing!
Excellent.
You have sparked my interest in these townsperson activities, and I expect you to show me them in person.
Okay, I kind of messed that up a little.
Miss me? Did you think I was in another town? You'd best keep up. I do move quickly.
Okay, let's see. Beach. Take her to the beach. And have that. Oh, okay. What are you laughing at?
Who's the fairest of them all? Me, because I know that sun damage can still happen on cold and snowy days. Skincare is no laughing matter.
Yep, and I think I mentioned how on some of my geology trips, even when there was no sun out, we still put on sunscreen because we'd be out in the weather, out in the field, either way, so, you know, UV light and all that. Okay, you want 24 presents, well, you're gonna get 25 and you're going to like it.
Oh dear.
Oh dear.
These lights were meant to go on the big tree in the town square. Surprise, surprise! The wind knocked the tree down. Since you have such wonderful ideas, what should we do with the lights now?
I guess we can't just, well, no, I guess unless we have like a big crane truck or whatever, we can't do it.
Such fun.
Between the lampposts? Oh, like our very own starlit sky. How romantic. Yes, we will implement this at once.
Well, well.
You know, my naughty list gets you much better return than a few lumps of coal. Orale cochina. Okay, well. Yep, I guess I know why they call you Vixen now. Well, let's see, 1 million candy canes and 24 sightseeing. Let's get the sightseeing done first. So grumpy.
Absurd.
It's absurd how grumpy and cute you are. The fact you didn't bring a sweater in case I needed one is absolutely appalling. Look at the way I'm dressed. Look at the landscape. Read the room. Okay, well, I couldn't bring you a sweater even if I wanted to. I just do what the game tells me to. Let's be real. Okay, well. Yeah, it's kind of, well, yeah, look, I mean, I'm almost done with Juliet, so I am very close to, well, if I seriously were to get this in, well, actually, no, this is just the fast part because I'm skipping over the additional dialogue, so I might just go ahead and stop the recording somewhere. But as for the footage I've recorded now, there is a good chance that I am just going to go ahead and split the video somewhere. That way, I'm not going to torture you by having you watch a almost 2-hour-long video recording session of me going through all this. So, yeah, it's better that way. Okay, 320 gingerbread houses. Well, you're just going to get 325 and you're going to like it.
Quite literally.
Do you think I'll throw myself at you now, like some wanton harlot? Good, because I will. You harlot! Well, I don't have... Well, yeah, I guess... Harlot is not a word that has ever been used in Fate Grand Order, so I don't have a meme for that. But, anyway, yeah. You harlot! Oh, she's really kind of sunken into a bit of, you know... Like, you're doing all these unprincess-like things, like throwing yourself at me like a wanton harlot. Okay, well, 25... And 1 million candy canes. Good thing these are the least expensive here. But it still comes out to $50 million.
I have a confession.
Part 3 of my confessions? Okay, no. Be a darling and fetch me that golden key, would you? It's time I showed you what's behind the shimmering red door. Is it gonna reveal your undisclosed desires? Is it gonna be like, my desires are unconventional, and I'm gonna be here like, show me, and then I just show you my Transformers collection.
You're the light, you're the night, you're the color of my blood. You're the cure, you're the pain, you're the only thing I wanna touch. Never knew that it could mean so much, so much.
You know, 3 turns of the key, and...
What do you think?
Gentlemen, behold! Alright, no. Behold, the door opens directly to the North Pole. A secret you never knew you wanted to be told. By the way, if we happen to run into my father, just let me do the talking. Who's your father? Well, but then the Lady Santa, and then the... Unless that's your mother, and... Well, that ought to be interesting.
How quaint.
Yeah, that'll be an interesting conversation. I hardly recognize this little town. Who could have thought that a few strings of lights could make such a big difference? Hey, well, you can do quite a lot. Okay, you want 40,000 drums and the movie theater date.
Such fun.
What a lovely film. 3 orphans, 2 princesses, a secret evil lover, and a talking snowman. It was positively Shakespearean.
Okay, well... Oh, boy. Well, I mean, I could try to cut this out, but... I still have to sit here either way and do this. And considering I keep talking anyway... You know... No point in really doing that too much. We're almost done anyway by the time I'm done talking. Okay, you want 12 presents. She has that devilish look in her eyes again.
Quite literally.
Yup, and she's gonna be a wanton harlot again. You harlot! Let's see the gifts. I guess I'm gonna give you 5 more. And then, yeah, the 40,000 drums. If I can even... Oh my god, 40,000 is gonna be a lot. Boy. Well, I mean, no kidding, it's a lot. But I mean, it's gonna be a lot of me navigating through all this. And just... No, come on. Let me have this! Don't deny me! Ah! I just said don't deny me! Well, I guess the fun had to stop somewhere, right? Or, well, technically it doesn't. Okay, no, not that. Sure, let's put this on. Oh, and I guess I never did that. Well, let's take care of that. Okay, then technically, yes, the fun doesn't have to stop here at all. Because I can just do this. And there we have it, instant money. I was at 6 billion, now I'm at 58 billion. So, crisis averted! And, you know, if I had to well, then again, back when I was still kind of learning the ropes, I didn't think about, like, yeah, I'm gonna have all this left over, so I should use it. Okay, well, I mean, I don't need that, I don't need 100,000, but...
Bend the knee.
There she goes, asking me to bend the knee again. Unless you're asking me to propose to you, which... Okay, well, she's not doing that. You've earned yourself a title. Yeah, she's going to knight me. Or whatever. Come over here, bend the knee, bow your head, and I'll give you a quick love tap with this empty wrapping paper tube. Quickly.
Your Grace.
Okay, like Dumbledore, she is impatient. I hereby name you a Knight of the Frostmas Order. You are now permitted to befriend reindeer, give gifts in the name of the family, and wear a fake white beard if you so please. I feel so fulfilled! Okay, well, I guess at the very least, maybe I can just see about finishing off Juliet, and then we can finally come back to Grace later. Or, I don't know. You know, yeah, I guess maybe considering how long I've been going for, it's been almost 2 hours, like I said, maybe I will just call it here. Alright, so I guess I will take this footage and I will split the video in half somewhere, that way like I said, you don't have to watch a 2-hour-long video, but, I mean, for the most part, I almost got it finished in a day. Like, look at how far I've gotten. I've already knocked out everybody except for Juliet and the star attraction of the show. Okay, well, let me see. Level 50 patience, well, I have that. And, well, yeah, see, I have all this. Well, actually, do I should have Rosa's animated outfit, right? I'm sure I have it. Well. Oh well, and yeah, see, like, for the most part, I have all this. It's just a matter of getting... Well then... Actually, then why don't I just...
Finally.
The Frostmas... This Frostmas is the first one in a long time that's had really bad weather. Okay, I already read that, so... Okay. You're gonna... It's gonna be one of those moments, isn't it? Okay, well... You want 100,000 of these anyway.
Thank you.
Oh, how wonderfully Frostmas themed of you. Thank you.
Well, that's kind of what we're here for. Alright, yeah, because that's like... Those are the ones that I don't like, is when it's like... Like 242 for, like... I mean, okay, I get what you're going for, but, yeah, it is kind of annoying sometimes, if I'm being honest, because I have to... Like, you know... Yeah, I guess I'm just gonna do... You're gonna get 250,000. You're gonna like it. Because, honestly... Although, actually... Let me actually talk to you first. Well, I don't know. When am I gonna finish this recording session? I don't know.
I like snow. Snow is the reason we have songs like White Frostmas, Let It Snow, and Ice Ice Maybe.
Of course. Okay. Well, you got me with that one.
I'm Grace.
I'm Grace, and I don't mean in a cute metaphorical way. My name is Grace. I was born to do ballet. I don't mean that in a cute metaphorical way either. My mom and both my grandmothers were Frostmas sugar plum fairies too.
Oh, okay. And, alright. So then, yeah, her whole motif is being like a... Well... In this case, it still is a Christmas-themed ballet dancer, like for the Nutcracker Ballet, that's usually very popular this time around the year, so... But yeah, we're really driving that home here.
Oh my.
One thing's for sure, Rosa certainly has that Frostmas wow factor down. I wish she'd agreed to decorate the stage for the Frostmas Ballet, because then it'd be the most memorable one ever. Oh, are you going to retie that ribbon for me? Thank you. I have a bit of trouble with the smaller ones.
Oops, I didn't mean to do that. I meant to just do that, and I'm just like, well, what smaller ones are we talking about here?
Not in a good way.
The weather outside is frightful. When the weather outside is frightful, there's no better cure than to have a drink. I have frozen hot chocolate, eggnog milkshakes, and a regular wheatgrass shot. There are some things that even ice won't touch.
Okay, I guess good to hear.
Oh my. Oh.
Okay, I'm gonna assume that maybe that's all she says here, so... Let's resume.
Thank you.
Okay, and you want... even if I want to give her 6,000, it's still gonna take a while. Well, I really don't want to take that chance, though. So, yeah, I guess I'm just gonna go ahead and just give her 6,000 even. Just that way I don't overshoot it. Because you never know. As I saw with Juliet, obviously, you can overshoot it, and it will kind of come back to bite you. Okay, 6,000.
Are you curious?
Yes, I am, actually.
I have a little time before my evening dress rehearsal. Are you planning on going to see the Frostmas Ballet?
You mean the bear in the little car? Okay, no. Yes.
I could go on, but...
But... Okay, well...
I highly recommend it. In fact, I personally recommend it. This is my first year performing as the Sugar Plum Fairy.
Okay, well then we definitely have to go.
Darn it.
Oh, darn it. Oh, darn it.
I think I have a few more minutes before I have to go. I'm really enjoying talking with you. It's a shame I can't stay longer.
Okay, well at least I can get some of this stuff now. just to make my life a lot easier. Okay, let me see. What was the one she wanted? Frostmas Filmmaker. Okay, well, if that's the case... Well, I guess that's almost everything, and... Oh, but wait, I haven't even done this one yet. Orderly. Oh, wait, okay. No, that still isn't enough. Ugh. You're like... Which one should I swap out? Because... It hasn't asked me to do anything with the snow cone vendor job yet, but I know that they're saving that for something here, and the fact that I haven't been asked to do anything with it is the concerning part here. Okay, fine. I'm just going to take away the Symphony driver, and then I'm going to go ahead and take this. And then I'll take that. I'll take that, which... will already make my life so much easier. That way I can have the Symphony driver going again. And then, okay, we have that checked off. Let's see, you are the weakest links here. Okay, 30 of the... Of course it's 47! 2 times in a row, man! Well. And, okay, well. And... Alright. What about here? Oh, well... I guess I completely missed out on that. God, so then how much is left here? This could take forever. But it doesn't necessarily have to. Ah, almost. There we go. There, at least I don't have to stare at 47 again. Unless they decide to drop more on me. Okay, there we have it, folks. And then we have all these maxed out. Is this going to be the first time that I've maxed out all of these? Okay, well, actually, no, I shouldn't. Weakest links. That would be U3, technically. So, okay. Well, I almost have all of these going, but... Let me see here. You should have seen the look on your face when I ignited you. It's like you didn't know Princess of Frostmas was a real title. Aha! I love foreign visitors. Okay, let's see. The tree... Oh god, yeah, that's gonna be a lot.
Commendable job.
I'm amazed you found something I didn't already have. Commendable job. Okay, one more.
You're wonderful.
Standing here with you, under a sky of stars we made from a box of lights, is simply magical. No fairy godmother, witch of the east, or great wishing star could have made this any more wonderful. You really make a girl stop and consider what's important in this life. In this life, in this place, in this time, you are the most important thing to me. I love you. You sweet talker, you.
I have need of you.
Oh. Must I ring sleigh bells to get your attention? I have a deep need of you. What do you need? Do I want to know? Okay, I'll take that, and yeah, see, look at that. It's literally just get Grace to lover level, and yeah, see, okay, well, I guess by planning things out a little better and using or making use of these time skips more, it seems like I very well could finish this in a day. And I mean, I still have 30 snowballs left over just to see, so... Well, yeah, I'm amazed.
Darn it.
Okay, let me see. Let's talk to her a little bit more, then. Does my hair look okay? It's a fine line between that cute snowblown look that fell out of Santa's sleigh mid-flight look. And that fell out of Santa's sleigh mid-flight look.
Look!
I made my arms with magic They work so well and are so beautiful. I'm really proud of them. They also look really nice when I'm dancing with the way the stage lights make them sparkle. Oh, I can definitely imagine. I really can't stay, but it is cold outside. I should be practicing ballet, but wow, it's so nice here by the fire. Although I have to wonder what's going to happen with your arms because of the fact that they are made of ice. You know, I'm just saying, so... You never know. Okay, well... Gosh, well, considering how long I've been talking, let me just go ahead and get something to drink really fast, because... Yeah, I've been talking almost non-stop for 2 hours, so, you know... Yeah, so I'll be right back. Okay, I'm back now, so let's see here. Is there anything else that she says?
Yay!
Having Frostmas Sugar Plum Fairy on my dance resume will really give me a leg up in future auditions. Which is great because my legs are one of my best features. It's also something that I can't see, so... I guess I have to take her word for it, but yeah, I don't know if this is some kind of delightful irony here, because we can't see her legs, or what. I have a feeling it is some kind of delightful irony on Sad Panda Studios' part. Okay, I'm gonna assume that maybe that's all, so then, 1,200.
Thank you.
Okay, yep, Frostmas themed. Oh, it's right here, so... And last batch here.
Okay.
Okay, you look like you've been really busy and might need a giggle. How about I tell you the joke my mom used to tell me? How does Mr. Penguin build his ice house? How? It glues it together! That's the cutest joke I know. Okay, I do have to admit, it is a delightful pun.
Okay.
The holidays can sure keep you on your toes. Balls, dinners, parades, performances. It's the most wonderful time of the year. It's also the thirstiest time of the year. Well, too bad that LeBron James commercial doesn't go anymore. Gift wrapper. Oh, great. I've been ignoring this, haven't I? Well, I guess I don't need to worry about this bane of my existence anymore. But, okay, so then... Well, I have the snowballs, and they're not going to be used for anything, so... Why not? Or, well... Jeez, well... Actually, yeah, I should make sure, well... Okay, I think this might be the first time I have all of this stuff maxed out here. So let's just do 12 hours. Get that done. And bada bing, bada boom, all of these are finished. So let's see now. Well, snow cone vendor's maxed out, so that's a plus. Okay, so let's talk to her a bit.
Hooray!
Would you mind if we sat on the floor? It might seem like a strange choice, but then I can stretch while we talk. Multitasking is my middle name. Well, that's a lie. It's actually Michelle. Grace Michelle... whatever her last name would be.
Yay!
Okay, I already said that.
Hooray! I let my guard down.
Oh no, I let my guard down. Now you know my secret, that I actually am ticklish. I was just hiding it. You're making headlines. Okay, not really, but let me see the drums. You also need 1,200. Well, let's see. I can hopefully oblige with that.
Thank you.
Says the same thing. Oh, what was that?
Okay, last batch here. Oh, no, not that.
You see,
The truth is, I probably should have left for the studio hours ago, but I've been thinking.
Yes?
Would you help me practice so I can stay here a little longer? This is the first time This is the first time in forever I've wanted to hang out with someone more. I want to be at the dance studio.
More than I want to be at the dance studio? Okay, well. Maybe a typo, or maybe just me not reading the sounds right.
Can you please tell me more about your hobbies?
Well, I already finished all my hobbies.
I'm impressed you have so many, yet you sound like you're good at them all. It seems impossible unless you're a time traveler and can turn back time.
Well, if I could turn back time, if I could find a way, I'd take back all the words that have hurt you, and you'd stay. Well, it might not mean much, but I think that's the most decently I've ever sung that song. Anyhow, oh my, yep, we have another one of these. But let's talk to her some more.
look!
Okay, yes. Okay, spoiler alert, she did not have much of anything new to say, so I guess I'm just gonna move on now.
Thank you.
She also doesn't say anything new there, so... Okay. Gosh. So I need at least 200,000, and I'm just gonna give her 300,000, because... yeah, I'm gonna be here all day and trying to get it matched up exactly. So, yeah, why torture myself in doing that, right? I'll just kind of round it up a little more, and... oh, that didn't even finish it. I overshot it just a little bit, and it still did not finish with that. What if I give you... okay, no, not another 100,000, 1,000. That did nothing! Okay, I can see we're going to start needing a little nudge. That little nudge did nothing. What about this little nudge? Well, kind of a bigger nudge. Jeez, what do I need to give you? What if I give you a... well, I feel like the heat lamp would be a bad idea with her ice arms. Orale. Mistletoe? Thank you, finally.
1, 2, 3, 2, 3, or 2, 2, 3, 3, 2, 3, 4, 2? Where's your entrance?
The nincompoop entrance? What?
Did you mistake me counting you in for my phone number or something? Because if you want it, I can give it to you. At the very least, you might not miss your cue again.
Oh, I see. Okay.
Da-dee-dee-da, la la la.
Wow, your voice is pretty. Okay, she is singing Dance of the Sugar Plum Fairy.
Twirl, twirl, twirl. When I see you, it makes me feel like dancing. Come and spin with me.
Okay, well, these are definitely all gonna be brand new, so let's see the date. Yeah, she looks so happy here. But yeah, seriously, this looks like a lady Santa Claus here.
What a beautiful night.
It sure is.
What a beautiful night. It made me want to perform as the dying swan, succumbing to a broken heart. But I can't relate. My heart isn't broken. It's full of light and joy.
That's good to know. I don't want you to have a broken heart, especially on Frostmas. Or have it be like you give someone your heart and then the very next day they give it away.
Don't be scared.
Well,
Once I had a nightmare I messed up my cute snowman spell and made a huge pile of peppermint bark instead. Then the Frostmas police came and told me I had to put it back on the trees. What a disaster. But the reindeer liked it. I guess something worked out in the end.
You're free, right?
Kind of. I have a job, IRL, but...
Mondays, Wednesdays, and Fridays I practice at the studio. Sunday, Tuesday, and Thursday I add in some gym time too. Saturdays are the only days I get to relax, so I signed us up for cross-country skiing. You're free, right?
Pff, I guess I don't have a choice now, though. But yeah, your schedule sounds almost as much as... Well, technically I do have Saturdays and Sundays off, but I use that for streaming days most of the time. But anyway.
I'm not tall, but being up on my tiptoes in ballet makes me feel tall. Unfortunately, I'm afraid of heights.
Well, so am I.
I could go on, but
I hope you don't think I'm being a complete tool.
What the?
Wearing a tutu.
I'm really... Wait. I don't know what that means, but, well... I know when... Well, when Mio said something about being a complete tool, I remembered that. It made me think of that.
I decided a long time ago not to let a little cold weather stop me from wearing cute outfits.
But does the cold still bother you anyway?
don't be Drat.
Our ballet company dances as a group of swans drifting beautifully across a lake until someone misses their cue. Then we are geese, honking and hissing, absolute chaos.
I'm just imagining it in my head, like... that ought to be a disaster in itself.
I could go on, but
Okay, well, so far you're repeating a lot of things, but... Okay, 150 gingerbread houses. Well... Or... Did I say that right?
this is so cute.
No, I was thinking 150, because that's the easiest number to go to, but...
This is very kind of you. Thank you for always thinking of me.
Okay, well... Let's see here... Well, I'm gonna have to do it this way. That way I just... 25...
My lead.
Okay, there we go.
Normally my mind's on solo dance. I think about how I hold myself, how I stand, and the speed of my movements. Lately, all I can seem to think about is a duet. So will you continue to dance with me?
I may not be a great dancer unless we're at a rave, but yes.
Hooray!
I'm so glad. I like working towards beautiful things, and I think we could be a beautiful thing. Let's go sit on the floor. We can help each other stretch out and relax. Maybe play a little footsie?
Okay, well... What?
Thumb wars are out of the question.
Well, I don't know. Okay, we can't see her arms right now, but I don't know. Well,
How would it feel to hold your hands?
but that caught me off guard. I'm here thinking, like, hello. We're at Awkward Besties, and she's already asking to play footsie with me. I'm like, okay, I think you skipped a few steps here. I'm just saying.
All the world's a stage.
One day, I want to dance with the Frostmas parade. Mom, Grandma, and Nana all did when they were younger. I want them to be proud of me, and it'd be nice to continue the family tradition if I can.
Well, maybe we can see about that happening.
Whenever I order a frappe, I can't help but specify the coffee kind, please. If you could even get a ballet frappe at a coffee shop. The baristas must think I'm so silly.
Well, unfortunately, I don't know a lot of ballet terms, so... yeah, unfortunately, I'm probably in the same boat as them, thinking, like, what are you talking about? Frappe is the only thing, or, well, frappe, the only thing I can think of is the coffee kind. So, yeah, that's when I was here thinking, like, where are we going with this?
On the bright side,
Did Juliet finally find some lights to hang?
Yes, she did, actually.
Ever since you started talking with me, things are feeling so much brighter.
You sweet talker.
all the world's a stage. Gosh,
I might be open to trying some of your hobbies, as long as they won't interfere with the Frostmas ballet. How about baking? I could probably bake. Snowboarding? Oh, I totally want to try snowboarding. You'll catch me if I fall, right?
Yes, I'll always be there to catch you when you fall. Or if you fall. I'm sorry, I made it sound like I'm expecting you to fall over, but you're a ballet dancer, and you're professionally trained, so I shouldn't be saying that to you.
on the bright side,
Oh, I can't do that. Okay, this is gonna be... well, all this is gonna be brand new. What does the beach photo look like? Okay. Okay, now we get to see her legs, and... I'm pretty sure this isn't what they were basing it on, but she almost reminds me of Melt from Fate Grand Order, and well, technically, I can't even remember what game it was exactly. It's the one with BB. The one that I think just recently got translated to English for the first time in a decade, but... because Melt is also a ballet dancer, she has... well, her arms are kind of useless, so we never see the arms. But she has the legs, and, well, yeah, so... I doubt that's where they got the inspiration for Grace from. If that is, I'm here like, well, that's chuck another game series up that I follow that the Sad Panda devs are apparently into, but yeah. But yeah, like I said, part of me kind of doubts it, especially just because, like I said, the game that Melt, Lip, and BB were from only just recently got the English translation done at the time of me recording this. The water felt so nice on my feet. The sun felt so nice on my skin. And your eyes so felt... I saw that and I just started like, what? So... and your eyes felt so nice unwrapping me like a present. Are all of you cochinas? Like... I'm just here like... I was not doing that! I was just... if anything, I was just here talking about how you remind me of another game character. And I'm like, no, I'm not doing that. Like, what makes you think that I was... okay, well... yeah, I guess I got that out of my system, so let me just finish this. And get you your sleds. And, okay, she has a different pose there. 24. I'm gonna get you 25 sleds. Oh my god. Should I stay or should I go now? Should I stay or should I go now? That used to be an easy question to answer because my whole life was just about ballet. Everything else, I just fit into the small pockets of spare time I had. Man, well, saying it the first way kind of did that to my voice there.
I think that's okay.
But spending so much time with you has gotten me curious for so many things that are not dance. And I think that's okay. I don't feel bad about it. I just feel excited.
You're my favorite person.
Aw. Come with me to the kitchen. I want to get hot chocolate with whipped cream and sprinkles. That's my favorite drink, and you're my favorite person, so sharing some with you feels right. Okay, do you want to build a snowman? Well, if you don't, you're gonna get a bunch of them anyway.
This is lovely.
Gifts are always lovely, but they're so much lovelier when the person giving them is a sweetheart like you.
Okay, well. Okay, that did it. So let me just take her sightseeing. And okay, so this is what her full outfit looks like, and yeah. We can finally see her legs.
Please dance with me.
There's something about the music of wind, No, that's right. There's something about the music of wind through the trees that moves my soul. I just had to dance to it. Let's plan to go again, but this time, please dance with me.
Well, like I said, I'm probably not good outside of doing rave dancing, which is apparently what I'm good at, and apparently I'm told that I belong at a rave when I dance, but okay, sure. If you don't mind that, then absolutely. So let's just get this done.
Gosh,
You have brought me so much joy by just spending time with me, enjoying the magic of Frostmas.
This is another ballet pose. Well, at least it would be if I could see her legs.
I'm so grateful for all the seasonal things that make me happy.
I'm just going by how I've seen some ballet dancers do this.
The pretty lights, cozy nights, and giving my sweetheart ballet invites.
She's dropping rhymes here, like she's some kind of a rap goddess as well.
I'm so happy to see you. I hope you put a snuggle on your Frostmas leash, because I've got one for you right here.
Okay, yeah, we're almost done with her. Okay, let's talk to her since it's been a while since I've done that.
this is lovely.
I finally know where I remember you from.
Oh my... You're recording that song! No, I know you. I met you. Okay, well, I'm not gonna... Yes, I'm not gonna make a certain company angry at me by singing the rest of the song, but... You know, it's Sleeping Beauty. You know, Once Upon a Dream, that song. AKA, one of my guilty pleasure Disney songs. And it's kind of crazy that Lana Del Rey made her own version of it. Anyway,
I finally know where I remember you from. I walked with you once upon a dream. But I have to say, it's so much
I'm practically trying to sing the song without even trying to.
But I have to say, it's so much nicer having you here with me in reality.
Well, I'm pretty sure it is, right? There's only so much that you can do with a person once upon a dream.
Hold me closer.
Like I'm your tiny dancer.
I've heard that so many times, but I don't know where that's from. I want to say it's from a song, but then I'm not sure. And I mean, obviously it makes sense here because she is a ballet dancer.
Oh my... Really? How's your tongue flexibility? I'm thinking we could practice some ballet terms together. We can warm up with French kisses before we tackle the French language.
Oh my... Why do you do this to me? Just why? Like, hello!
Yummy, squishy, happy marshmallows.
Okay, well...
When I close my eyes, it's not visions of sugar plums that dance in my head. Instead, it's something much more precious to me.
Agree.
Even though I've had my magic arms for years now, sometimes the way they catch light makes me feel giddy.
I feel giddy!
I could have tried to make them skin-colored, but why? Aren't these much prettier?
They are definitely a lot more eye-catching, and, well... I kind of wish you would not do that, especially when you're talking about your arms, and I'm here trying to... You know, so... But, okay.
And you know, another thing, well, if she were to show her arms again, wouldn't you say that the arms that she has kind of remind you of, like, a mannequin? Like one of those sorts of mannequins that you can pose, especially for drawing references. I don't know, and I mean, obviously, you can pose a mannequin for various ballet dance positions, so... At least that's my thought here.
You're my favorite person.
You're like a snow, or we are like snow and cozy blankets, lovely on our own, but so much more when put together.
Mwah.
Okay. Hold out your arms. I'm going to catch you, or I'm going to jump into them. Oh boy. Ready, set, catch! You're so strong, you deserve a kiss.
You complete me.
Wow. I'm just here like, okay, you legit you legit caught me off guard with that there.
A dream is a wish, which means all those nights I have dreamed of you and wish on a star for you. I really covered my bases.
You sure did.
Oh my gosh!
After the ballet, can I buy you a drink? I know this great all-hours cocoa bar. Their special right now is called Coca-Cola, or Coca-Cola, and I'm dying to try it out. Would you mind holding the cup for me? Otherwise, it might turn to ice, ice cocoa in my hands.
I'm gonna guess that her arms are like they're so magical that they can't melt, but I mean they're so cold, so yeah, I guess if she were to hold something like that, then it'll immediately stop being warm and go straight to being cold right away, but she doesn't have to worry about her arms melting, which, yeah, that would be very terrifying, not going to lie.
And loving you is the easiest thing I've ever done.
I spent my life believing you have to work hard if you want a nice life, but being with you is the nicest thing I've ever experienced, and loving you is the easiest thing I've ever done. I don't believe in dancing like nobody's watching. I believe in dancing like everyone's watching, especially when I know you are watching. It inspires me to keep my movements polished and perfect.
Okay, so yeah, I guess she kind of goes for... Which, I mean, I guess to each their own, right? It's just that when some people imagine everyone's watching them, it just makes them, like, super intimidated, which, well, I would kind of be one of those people, so yeah.
Gosh.
I really love children. They're not afraid to come right out and ask, why are your arms like that? Their curiosity is precious, and they're always so fascinated to find out I was born this way, and I made my arms myself.
I cannot but wonder, but, well... I'll probably save that for whenever I get around to going through with her in the main game itself, but that does kind of make me wonder about something.
Yummy, squishy, happy marshmallows.
Okay, she's already said that. So then... Yeah, this is brand new to me.
That was ridiculous.
The spontaneous yet perfectly synchronized singing, the instant proficiency using magical ice, the quippy little snowman friend. I loved it. Can we see it again?
Are we talking about Frozen? I'm pretty sure it is, because there aren't too many movies I know of right now that have a quippy little snowman friend.
Olaf, are these your friends?
Nope. Never met him. Okay, let's get this done. Okay, and speaking of snowmen... Well, she doesn't say anything different, does she?
Thank you.
Okay, she does.
I'll cherish this like a snow person cherishes their carrot nose.
Okay, well, you're definitely gonna get a lot of snowmen at your door here. I'm gonna have Lazy Boy deliver them on a truck. Okay, no. Well, how would you get these delivered? And, well, they look so happy.
May I be your girlfriend?
Do you even have to ask at this point?
Let me get straight to the icicle point.
I feel like I'm dancing on clouds.
You've made me happier than I ever thought I could be.
Wow.
Okay, I'm legit about to finish this in a day. This is, well, granted, it's taken me almost 3 hours to do it. I think I saw another Reddit post say that it took them about, like, maybe 4 hours, so... Maybe that's a little par for the course. I don't know how many snowballs they got off the bat, so I can't be sure.
You're so strong, yet so soft and lovely. I think our bodies couldn't make beautiful snow angels together.
My star.
You made me feel like I've won something, like a Frostmas lottery or a ride on a magical sleigh. I've never actually seen a magical sleigh, but I don't feel like I'm the right person to discredit it.
Yeah, and I haven't seen one either in person, so I can't discredit that either.
You complete me.
Okay, she already said that.
Mwah.
There she goes again.
Hooray!
How about we do something romantic and cliche on our next date? Like going on a sleigh ride dressed in our fanciest clothes.
Alright.
And loving you is the easiest thing I've ever done.
Okay, so far I'm getting a bunch of repeats here.
You complete me.
Okay. Yeah, kind of hard for me to forget that line. Alright, well in that case... Let's get her the most expensive thing here. And get 25 of them for her.
All the world's a stage.
I feel like the moment the curtain rises, this feels like the moment the curtain rises. Orchestra's warmed up, audience is quiet, everyone is looking at me expectantly. I'm about to bare my soul.
I love you.
Every single part of you. Your attitude, your kindness, your strength, your face. I could go on, but I want to say it again. I love you.
Hello, my love.
Hello.
I was just thinking about you, and now you're here. Isn't that wonderfully serendipitous? Unless you consider how much I think about you, in which case, it was just a matter of time.
I suppose so. Okay then, well... Yeah, I'm legit here like, wow, I finished this in a whole entire day. Alright, well... It really is the best Frostmas ever. The decorations twinkle and shine, everyone loves their gifts, and at the end of the night, a roasting fire makes everything cozy and warm. You eat gingerbread with peanut, drink eggnog with Fumi, and read ghost stories with Renee. You dance with Juliet, catch snowflakes on your tongue with Grace, and kiss Rosa beneath the mistletoe. But soon the night is no longer young, and you feel the portal calling you home. Yeah, no kidding. I've been at this for almost 3 hours. I'm amazed. You must bid the frosty wonderland farewell. Yeah, see, look at her arm really quickly. Doesn't it kind of remind you of a mannequin or like a marionette? You know, I think a marionette would probably be the better analogy here, but okay, well. The portal closes around you, and what's that out of the corner of your eye? Is that you, Satan? Okay, no, it's not. Was that a girl jumping in after you? No. I mean, yes. Alright. So that about does it. There's, well, I'm tempted to just, maybe for the hell of it, I'm gonna do a long version of this where it's just like the whole event, like almost the whole 3 hours, with some editing out just because, but we'll see what I do. But for sure though, yes, I am gonna chop this up into like maybe 3 different videos or so, because yeah, I am not going to torture everyone by having them watch this whole thing like that. So let's just head on back. Okay, you tried out the Frosty Parallel event in Crush Crush. Yes, this is the 3rd time I've done it.
Oh, excellent! You're here. I've just had a stroke of brilliance. Let's play hooky and go make out in the library stacks.
Yeah, that keeps freaking me out still, and okay, yep, see, here she is, but of course, I still have to go through with Kira and Nightingale. So, I don't know. I'll figure out something, but, you know, for now, I am out of here. I think I've earned that. So yeah, next time, who knows what I'll do. I'll probably see about going through Kira, Nightingale, or maybe Grace. Who knows? I'll have to see, but okay. So, thank you all for watching, and I'll see you guys next time with whatever else I do. Stay golden, and later, folks.
Jingle bell, jingle bell rock. Jingle bells swing and jingle bells ring. Snowing and blowing are bushels of fun.